If you still think Patrick Clancy should be the one on trial, then you really need to watch this video, because I made a whole timeline that really disproves that theory. And I'm not one that has been like, oh no, Patrick definitely didn't do it the whole time, because I've heard the evidence, the body temperature, the child being resuscitated, the security footage. I did a video on it with all the conspiracy theories surrounding it, and honestly, it was convincing. But what's more convincing is the testimony that was given today by the Celebrate forensic analysis that extracted the data from her iPhone and Apple Watch. And I can't make it make sense to me that Patrick did this. So let's go through the data. I'm going to put it right behind me and let's go through it. At 5:13, Lindsay's phone device was unlocked and she did a Safari search on her phone for Pedialyte, or like a child's laxative, sent a picture to Patrick of Pedialyte, and then her phone was locked at 5:15, and this is the last time that her phone ever recorded unlocking and locking again. And according to Patrick, at 5:15, he leaves the house. At 5:23 p.m., that's the last recorded data that we get from the Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch was either turned off, put down, we're not sure, but it was not used again. At 5:32 p.m., Patrick arrives at CVS, and we know this because of security footage. Between 5:33 and 5:38, there were 2 flights of stairs climbed, and we get that from the iPhone data that was extracted. Now, he did clarify that at 5:33, that means that flights of stairs were climbed within the past 5 minutes. But then at 5:38, flights of stairs were climbed within 5 minutes before that. So basically in between like 5:25 to 5:35-ish, 2 flights of stairs were recorded being climbed. Between 5:33 and 5:34, we get the 14-second phone call Lindsay made to Patrick while he was at CVS, and we get that from her iPhone data. At 5:37, we see Patrick leave CVS, and we know that because of the security footage. And then at 5:38, that is the last recorded data on Lindsay's cell phone at all. It's never used again. So what can we get from this? We get that Lindsay was moving around with her phone while Patrick is seen in the store. It's impossible that Lindsay was laying outside in the snow already after Patrick had left to go to CVS, unless Patrick had an accomplice. It's just not making sense.